What's up, everybody? MaelstromTier, finally back. It feels like it's been a long week. It's so long that I can't even remember what last we did. But for the sake of whatever, I'm feeling kind of greedy. Judas is a run that I hesitate to do, considering, but I'll try it. KPTP MTZP. That's surprisingly easy to remember. The only issue that I have with, and this pretty much fixes it, with Judas on agreed mode is just like, it's great, but Book of Belial's fun, we get high damage, but we don't have much health to start out with, and if we get bad rooms, then we're pretty much screwed. But Squeezy fixes that. It's been a long week. Longer yet with all the shenanigans that has gone on. I kind of want that HP upgrade, but nonetheless, Book of Belial doesn't stack, so there's really no point in like constantly pressing it, except I don't know, we might want to save a charge in case we go visit, if we get out of the room and then like to buy something, so we'll still have a charge to fight the bosses and stuff. It's been a fun week. If we were going by like having to quantify things, net positive. The good stuff, I went north up to Galesburg, visited a friend with some of my other friends. We hung out, had a good time. And then over the weekend, came back here, went west to Kansas City, hung out with grandparents. It was very, very good time. Although they were mostly there for my nephew, because I'm sure that they've seen him, but this time, gotta hang out with him, and he's like 4 months old now. More than that, but nonetheless. Bad stuff was, if you hadn't seen that video already, you don't have to now. Our binary domain Let's Play got a copyright strike on it, which is freaking awful. But the videos went up. I'm still in the dispute, so at least I don't have to worry about that. At the same time, it's still a pain in the butt. The way for it's good. It's not amazing considering that we don't have any serious. We're not going down to the. I mean, we go to the womb, but we don't have any place like the womb. I guess there are enemies that can explode and do 100 damage, but other than that, there's not really any risk for it. But it's still good. It's a good indication of our luck, I suppose. Unless it's a special item, in which case then that's actually worse. I don't understand special items. I got really lucky that we were still in invincibility there, and I should probably just stop like trying to piss off the haunt like that. But yeah, copyright strikes aren't fun, especially, I don't know, for a 4-year-old game. I've already gone at length about it. I don't want to go too much on it, but I'm a little afraid at this point to continue the binary domain run. I have stopped like monetizing videos. I don't think it'll really make that much of a difference. Oh shoot. Oh no, wait, we might get an extra charge when we hit the button. Okay, good. Now that we really need to worry about it with Wrath, but every bit helps. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing this Let's Play channel to learn. I don't want to. I'm not making much anyways towards it, which is to say, I'm really not making anything on it. Take Whore Babylon just because it gives us Deal with the Devil precedence. It's not amazing, but I'll take it and run like a Steve Miller Band song. Actually, that would be Take the Money and run, which I guess we can do considering we're on agreed mode. Run. That's an HP upgrade, and we did just take Whore Babylon. At the same time, I'm not trying to bank on it, and we don't have it right now to begin with. That's shot speed, and yeah, you know what? Tears up. Shot speed down's, I don't know. It's neither good nor bad, but it's just kind of eh. It's there. All right. And I do want synth oil because that's a damage upgrade. But I want to see what's in here. Lump of coal in our item room. I won't say no because it is still technically a damage upgrade. And dang it if I won't sing the praises of damage. But yeah, I don't really care about monetization. I mean, I would like to eventually maybe make a stable career out of doing videos and stuff. I'm about to try and finish my mass communications degree this year. And radio is fun, but you know, the internet has opened up a brand new possibility for ways to do things like, I don't know, tell a story, play videos and share things and operate in that kind of way. There's voiceover stuff to do and videos to make, not just Let's Plays, but like short things. Stuff like, not exactly machinima stuff, but things like Rooster Teeth does with the original animation. Although, personally, I'm not like the biggest fan of Ruby, just because it's... I don't know, the initial trailer was like, oh cool, a Monty Ohm action thing, and then the actual series was, it's a school show, and I'm just tired of like high school shows. It's a very, I understand, you know, it's a standard for anime trope things, but not for me. I mean, I'll watch a high school slice of life thing, but I'm starting to get really tired of those things like Shokugeki, where it's just like, you know, we have this premise that could be cool, and instead we're just gonna romanticize high school and make like the top elite high school for specifically this thing like cooking. I don't know. I just want more like Bartender. That series is pretty good because it's just a dude who makes drinks and people tell him their problems. And after they have their problems told, they're like, "Here's a drink. It'll fix everything," and then it does. It's magic. Krampus, are you worth using Book of Belial on? Second lump of coal. Does it actually do anything? I can't tell, but I won't say no to it. Seem to be doing okay so far. It was this damage upgrade, growth hormones, and also gets us a possible chance to do a hip hop dance. Speed upgrade is actually pretty welcome. But one more needle and we get spun. So, happy with that. Lovely, lovely drink that may actually be kind of flat now that I've had a chance to, you know, just kind of have it there. That range and tiers upgrade plus all the hearts would be really nice. I have nothing good to say to you, beggar. I'm not really a fan of this dark room either. I probably should have bought a key, but I think I was too busy thinking about the range upgrade to really care. Hey, pop, please. Great, now I have to deal with these guys too. Because as soon as, like, these guys will die as soon as all the other people die, like that. But it was kind of annoying to have to deal with them and deal with the guys who rush you down. We should also probably be trying to utilize Lump of Coal. Our damage is actually doing really well, not just because of Book of Belial, but just in general. So we're not too worried about it, but every little bit counts. Got a black heart. It's kind of all I really wanted out of it. Our item room, we get Host Hat, which I think it protects us from explosions, which is nice. It also just sits on our head and occasionally protects us from certain things. Can't remember exactly what, but nonetheless. We didn't pop Book of Belial before the wave started, so we lost that charge, so we shouldn't... I don't think there's any items that I'm needing to get, but I should remember not to leave this place so that I don't lose my power. But we're doing pretty good. Not amazing, but I'm happy with it. I could always just, you know, whine and moan about hooking damage. Instead, I'm gonna fight two pieces of turds. And I can't believe I got hit there. No, wait, no, I can't believe. I'm pretty garbage when it comes to that kind of. How are you doing, mister? I mean, every time I hit you, you seem to spawn. Oh, and the host just popped up. I think he saved me from a shot. Now you're pretty much done. But the pact, yeah. I don't know if I should take both of these, though. I mean, I don't see why not. But Leech... I mean, Leech is good, but how useful is Leech going to be if I don't have any HP to speak of? And now I don't have hearts to give. Interesting. And there is it's a tinted rock right here, but we don't have any bombs. Are there any bombs in the shop? No. Cool. There might be a bomb in our cursed room. I'm not going to try for it. You get a win this time, mister. As far as runs go, though, we're gliding along, which is exactly why I kind of wanted to do a greed mode run, because they're fast. And, I mean, aside from saying, hey, I've been gone for a week, I honestly don't feel like I've had too much to say. Had a good time. Galesburg is... If I had woken up in a, like, drunken stupor hangover... Are you FMIB right now? If I had woken up, like, without knowing that I had been transported to Galesburg, I don't think I would have realized it initially. It's very similar to pretty much most of Illinois. I mean, it's fairly far north, but apparently you had to get a lot even closer to, like, Chicago to really start to notice the effects. But it's super nice. The town, like, spot is bigger, and apparently it is all about trains. Like, their entire economy subsists entirely on, like, railroad stuff, which is incidentally what my friend is there for, with engineering and stuff. Which, I don't know, that was, like, the stipulation of living there, or having the job, was like, you have to live close enough, which means just living here. It was like, okay, bought a house, done. So, it was that easy. But it seems like, if I may go on a tangent, which, granted, I don't think we're in any exact danger right now without it. Thank you, host head. I've been looking for an internship. At this point, I am unable to get one, like, with a real place. But thankfully, my college, community college, we can basically substitute doing work there with what I'm working towards. As long as I can get my degree, I'm happy. And I've been to places... Oh, I did it again. I've been to places that have said, yeah, we need, like, someone to do like a shift because we're understaffed in that way. But apparently interns have to be paid now by some sort of state thing. So we don't have it in our budget to pay you those hours. But we still need someone to do hours, like, regularly. That kind of confuses me. But I guess that means that once I am done, I can say, hey, check it out. I got cool. Like, I have a degree in this, and I'm trained in a lot of the stuff. The degree is important, but I feel I've been told that the experience is a lot more worthwhile. It's a lot nicer to have someone who knows what they're doing rather than have to train someone from the ground up. That being said, save for doing the weekend jumpstart. Shameless plug every Friday, 3 to 6, 89.9. I haven't really done much in the way of, like, announcing stuff since. So part of my internship, quote unquote, involves doing the night voice tracking for the station, which will be fun. Granted, I'm awake most of the time. I could possibly do it live, but I think the security guards wouldn't exactly mind that. Nonetheless, cursed eye. Look, I'm gonna tell you, every time that you show up, I don't want you. I will be that man. I have no glory. We should probably, like, start taking in some money. We're going down to Shoal next, which means that we still have one more shop, but I kind of want to, like, just stock up on Spirit Hearts and then pretty much be set. Nonetheless, going down to Cowtown. Cow's a friend to me. I can't remember the rest of it. Lives beneath the ocean, that's where I will be. Dang it, they might be giants. Now I'm just sad because if I remember correctly, they are doing a, like, farewell tour. Chaos! Do we really want you, like, right now? This is an interesting offer that I'm probably going to say no to, in all honesty, but there's also some other spots. I don't know if we should keep going this route, but Continuum. I don't think we've had Continuum yet, and it's one of my favorite items because it just does this. It's like the Hush fight. It'll get stupid later when we're shooting and tears are just everywhere. We don't have any money, so might as well make some. Granted, we don't have any, like, piercing shots, so these guys are still kind of annoying. Leech will pretty much just do the job for us. And I'm not entirely worried, I guess, now that I've got some red hearts, because if we can, like, if Leech can take care of some enemies, we should be fine. Like, there's those greed heads. I think you could just kind of chew on them a little on the Ultra Greed fight, and we won't have too much of an issue. I got the Continuum shots are, like, super good for Lump of Coal. Like, they are going to be amazing. Excuse me, Mr. Rushdown. Who do you think you are, Jam? It's not even out yet in Revelator. Might have played some, or a lot, of Guilty Gear during the trip. Turns out, I'm very bad at it, still. I mean, I'm okay in the second one with aforementioned Jam, but she's not out yet in the third one yet, so... I mean, Soul's fine. He's a Shoto character. It's pretty easy. But I like the rushdown stuff that Jam does. And the little charge things where she can basically buff her attacks and make them do things slightly different. It's very fun. Oh, great. Not only Double Monstro 2, but, you know, just getting hurt. He used to be so easy, where you could just get him stuck in a stun lock thing, and then they had to make his AI, like, actually good. The nerve of making this character not a total, like, wash. But, nonetheless, you're down, and I'm happy with that. The ability to fly for 2 hearts. Let me think about that. Why do I need to fly? Unless I could believe that I'd fly. Thanks, R. Kelly. Alright. Chaos is not for me. But I do like this. I probably should have just gotten one, and yeah, I'm not happy about that. Hindsight is 20/20, as they say. Nonetheless, I guess I'll just blow you guys up. KPTPs, which actually are kind of, well, I mean, right now they could be good, but they're kind of bad against Ultra Greed because they'll just pick up the pennies that you spawn. But if we can use it and utilize it to just pick up pennies all over the place, okay, that it kind of hurts my eyes. Yeah, no. I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate the thought, but I'm gonna stick with Book of Belial, because that's what I know. If we could somehow double hand active items, that would just be overpowered. But you know, we got the Guppy item. If any more Guppy items show up, then cool. If not, we'll just stay here with the continuum, and my god, it's just confusing. Ragman, how nice to see you. Now please evacuate the premises by way of just get out of here. Oh, great. I mentioned that I really hate these guys. I mean, I hate the brimstone ones a lot more, but these are just as annoying. Alright, we're losing a lot of health. Thankfully there's spirit hearts in the shop. You can go to town with if you want. But I'd rather like avoid that if all possible. Just because we want to have some money to give to greed. If we spend all of our money on hearts, we can get 10 of them. That's how math works. Well, not exactly 10. Just go up to here. And one more for the road. Less than a quarter. I continue to forget to like... Now I'm kind of worried we won't... I mean, there's a battery in the shop, so I'm not like deathly scared, but I think about it. We'll get one charge here, one charge on the devil. Excuse me? One charge on the... I am playing awful against these not mega fatties. I should try to be using this cover. When did we get something that we could shoot through stuff? This is a question I will not worry about later. Don't stay and fight. Standard greed mode, deal with the devil shenanigans. Still kind of a pain in the butt. I think this damage will be enough to deal with Ultra Greed, but I don't know. I'll probably have to stay far away so I can get the best benefit of Lump of Coal. Alright, that was particularly awful. But we survived. Now, these just have to be double spirit hearts. Okay, you're good. Oh, good job. 0 for 0. 0 for 2, I suppose. Back to a quarter. And we are moving on to the greed fight. Fairly quick, honestly. Like 20 minutes and we're already here. But yeah, I don't know what else to... Not to say I don't know what else to say. I could go on for a while about dumb things like... I've been reading a soccer manga called Night of the Area. It's pretty good. It's, you know, it's standard probably as much as sports manga go, but still pretty enjoyable. I'm just like... I'm still thinking about that binary domain stuff. That's a hassle. I want to continue the series, or at least finish it, so I can say, hey, I finished the series, dang it. But host head makes you immune to explosions. So keep doing that if you want, Greed. Like, I'm fine with it. Stop hitting me. That hurts. I want to finish the series. I don't want to get copyright stricken, especially if that's like... You know, if that's my third strike, then the channel's done. You know, good job. See you next year. But I wanted to finish. I love that game, and I wanted to complete it to say, hey, I finally completed it. You know, not only was it our first mainline campaign kind of game, but it's done. But if I can't, then I can't. And this is bad. I probably should have killed the keys, but I was too busy worrying about all that stuff. Greed fight is actually a little like it is taking longer than I was hoping. And we basically had none of those, so this is good. More money for me to pick up. and hopefully agree to not. Don't do it. I saw you eyeing it. Thank you, host head. You're my favorite. We're about nearly halfway there, but he keeps, you know, picking up coins and getting stuff. Now I'll have time to talk about everything and nothing. We took a trip to first it was a cake shop or a cupcake place. I'm not a fan of overly sweet things, but it was very weird. And also, I have I'm lactose intolerant. And even though on the sign it said, "Hey, we do gluten-free and lactose things," I was just like, "So do you have any of that?" And they're like, "Nope. You had to call in like in advance to get those." It's like, cool. That's wonderful. Hey, let's not do terrible. After that, for some reason, I guess the thing to do when you're visiting family is go to the thrift store, a la Macklemore, and the CD selection was a whole bunch of like a mishmash of computer games, like Sims expansions and You Don't Know Jack, a couple of Who Wants to Be Millionaires. Apparently not the people that gave it away. That's you know, class shaming. How dare I? And mixed in between that are like old 90s. We found like Smash Mouth albums, NSYNC things, Eiffel 65's magnum opus, you know, Blue. But surprisingly for 90s stuff, no ska. Disappointed. Somehow we managed to make it out of here with 30 cents and a 0% success rate, explosion rate, rather. Feels like a 0% success rate. And what? Okay, excuse me. I'm sure there are decimal points to be had, but I see a 0 over here, and you're jammed. I didn't even get to see the number that we were at, so I guess we're going to slam and welcome to the jam. Actually, we're just going to be done with this run. If you enjoyed it, consider leaving a like. I think it helps with YouTube stuff. I'm not entirely sure. I've also heard that it's dependent on how long you watch a video. I can see that, but I haven't really cared for the analytics. And consider subscribing if you want to see a new video every day. It's usually going to be Isaac right now while I'm still finding out what I can stream and what I can't. Not personally for the machine. My little Sinanju is perfect, and it can do things fast because it's red. It's got a lovely red case, and no, it's up to I don't know, the hand of publishers like Sega if I can do those videos. But I guess we'll find that out next time. See you later.